So great game, pretty back and forth. Obviously, the first half of the game, first 2 quarters, was a close one, and then we really pulled away in the third quarter. I mean, I think we went on, it was 13-8, and then we went on an 8-goal run to make it 28, so that was awesome. We have a lot of respect for Louisville, and they're a really good team. Have three really good players on their offensive end. So just overall, it was a good day. We got to celebrate Senior Day. We have an amazing group of seniors, 8 players that have given their heart and soul to Syracuse lacrosse. So it's great to be able to honor them in front of all their families. I thought also we had a great crowd today, a little over 1,900 people at the game. So it just makes this environment so great to play, especially in our last regular season home game. But I think overall, I think we had some really good performances from the team. I thought the offense looked good. And, I've just been so impressed with Emma Tyrell in particular. I mean, I really think that kid is playing like a Tewaaraton finalist. I do. And if she continues, to play the way she is, I think she should absolutely be on that list. And she's surrounded by some other, just amazing players. And, lastly, too, Kate Mashewske being our, program all-time leader in draws is just an incredible accomplishment. I mean, that kid works so hard, and she's so elite in her craft. And it's really just a joy to be able to coach her because she brings such an intensity to the draw and cares so much, and it makes, the world of a difference for us. And to have 16 draw controls on the same day is just outstanding. And, she was able to bounce back from a game that, she didn't play quite as she wanted to against Loyola, and then to come back and have the performance she did today, that's what makes her so elite. So just proud of the group today, and, for us, we have a important rest of our season to go ahead of us.
So you guys shut down Nakazawa for majority of the game. She scored 2 late there, but mainly just 1 goal. What did you see from your defense shutting her down, and then also over the course of the season shutting down some top threats? You shut down Ashley Humphrey.
Yeah. I mean, I think Louisville has a really nice offense. I think they've done a great job with their offense, coaching them. And like I said, they have 3 really, really good players. Just super athletic. When they get the ball, they go hard, and they run nice stuff. So, just trying to play team defense and take away. We knew, a lot of the stuff that they traditionally run, and just trying to be able to stop that. And, fortunately, we were able to limit her.
Coach, just going back to Kate breaking the draw control record, just what can you say about her as a player, especially considering she's doing this off the back of an ACL tear?
Yeah, I mean, that plays a factor into her determination, coming back from being injured. And, one of the things I love about Kate is just how much she cares about Syracuse lacrosse and our success of the program. And, she's just a really great leader. She's a winner. I mean, that kid, she wants to win. She wants to be elite. And she brings it all the time. I mean, every practice, every game, she's just a great competitor. So I have a ton of respect for her and admiration. And like I said, I love getting to coach her because she has such an intensity about her and wants to be great. And just being around somebody like that, I know makes me a better coach.
Coach, you had high praise for Emma Tyrell just a moment ago. 6 goals against Loyola. Seemed to have a slow start today, but really turned it on late. Was it kind of just a feel-out process for her in the first half, and then once she kind of figured it out, she just took control?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like she had a slow start. I think just like we were back and forth in that game a lot in the first half. I think it's just kind of the way the game unfolded, and we were just making a lot of errors all over the field in the clear, on our offensive end, and we just had to clean it up and play, a little bit more intensity and focus, and that gave us the ball a lot more. So I wouldn't say she really had a slow start. I think it's just kind of the way the game was going. But I mean, obviously I agree with what I said. I think she's playing outstanding right now.
Coach, Senior Day, how important is it for you to have some of these vets, your Emma Wards, your Maddie Baxters? How big are they? How big is it for you to have someone you can trust like that?
Yeah, I mean, this senior class has been amazing. They have great friendships off the field, which is something that's really special, and they really care about each other. And I think we've really seen that a lot this season. And, yeah, they've had great leadership. We have a lot of seniors that have played significant amount, and it certainly helps to have senior leadership on and off the field.
You said that you've seen the friendship this year. How have you seen it? Is it on or off the field?
Well, both. I think obviously the friendships translate to on the field, but they really have strong relationships with each other off the field, and that certainly, like I said, translates on the field, and then for that I'm proud of them.
We'll take a couple more. We'll start the second.
Yeah, you guys had somewhat of a second half explosion, kind of pulling away. What did you see as the biggest adjustments, and what was discussed most, I guess, at the break?
Yeah, well, what I was saying earlier, I mean, it was 13-8, then it was 28. We went on an 8-goal run, and we scored a lot of goals in our fast break transition, and that really just pushed us ahead in the game. And like I said before, in the first half, it was very back and forth, and then in that third quarter, we started to, towards the end of it, started to just totally pull away, and we were able to keep it going in the fourth.
I want to clarify a moment that seemed confusing during the game. I think the Louisville coach was checking on Kate's stick to make sure it was legal or something. Was that like a cool moment because she was so good he had to check to see if it was legal?
Yeah. So the coach just called a stick check on her draw stick. Just they went through all the specs to make sure it was legal, and it was. But yeah, a lot of people will do that, or coaches or teams will do that if somebody's really dominating on the draw, trying to see if they can get possession back or, get that stick out of the game. But even if that stick was out of the game, she'd still dominate, right, Kate? All right.
Okay, obviously a historic accomplishment today. What did you just see from this game, and then just this season overall, coming off the injury and being able to accomplish this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a great feeling. It's kind of a full circle moment for me, because last year, our last game in the Dome, I was injured and couldn't play in my senior game. So to hit that record this game at home, last game in the Dome is special. But I owe it all to my teammates. I mean, Katie, Nat, Munch on the circle, they're unbelievable. A lot more goes into the draw than just the actual draw, like the boxing out. Really gives me time to, get the ball out of the air. So a lot of that credit goes to them.
Savannah, I think you had another hat trick today. There was one play behind Katie. She did like a left to right dodge, got a goal, went fake high, went low. Describe how cool it was to make a move like that and score.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I just felt comfortable dodging today. Went back there, made a left to right move, and was able to finish and capitalize, and it felt pretty good.
No.
For Bianca, the defensive unit kind of shut down Nakazawa today. You guys have made that kind of a trend. You shut down Ashley Humphrey against UNC, a couple other big threats. How do you think the group comes together to make an emphasis to shut down those top threats, and especially today?
I think our scout team really goes into it a lot. We do a lot of preparation before games, and not only is the defensive unit a part of it, but it's our scout attackers that play our offending opponents like offense and things like that, so they get us prepared and ready in mimicking like their play and style and things like that. So hats off to them because we practice that a lot, and we try to understand their offense as much as possible to be able to shut it down, which is really awesome to do. So it's a whole team effort, really.
Kind of made you guys successful against Nakazawa and some of their bigger threats today?
I think just being able to make some changes throughout the game. We didn't have our best start that we wanted to, but just being able to adapt as fast as possible to kind of shut down their run and then be able for our offense to pull away and get them the ball back. So that was pretty exciting.
This could be really for any of you. What can you guys say about what the senior class has kind of meant to this program as a whole?
Yeah, they're a really special class. They've devoted all their time, all their energy, all their effort into this program, into this team this year. And, it's really special to get a win for them on senior day, last game in the Dome of the season. And, yeah, they're great.
For Kate, I just asked Kayla this, but, as you were on your march toward history, literally, Louisville coach checks their stick. What were you thinking during that stretch?
I mean, I'll shout out my dad. He strings all my sticks for me. But yeah, I mean, I knew it was legal going into the game, and it's not really much I can say about that. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's a compliment.
Cheat code.
Just, for any of you, that second half you guys really pulled away. What did you guys see that kind of changed the script a little bit and kind of pushed the score up that much?
Yeah, I think we really just settled into the game and we started dominating slow break, fast break, and I think Coach said we scored 8 goals in that third quarter and went on that run, and we were able to capitalize all throughout the second half and execute the clear, all of that. So
I think just seeing our potential too. We know that we can be a great team, and we've shown it, I think, the last couple games, and we just want to keep building upwards like Coach says. So I think that second half really was just a testament of what we can be doing the rest of the season. So.
Thank you. Thank you.